All right, hi everybody. Today I'm going to be drawing this Shopkins hot chalk. I'm not exactly who made this original drawing that I'm going to be using. I'm just going to be copying this drawing. I can't exactly figure out who drew it. I've been trying to figure out so I could give them credit, but I can't. If I do tap on this, I see that this person, it says added by Gracie, posted it, but I don't know if she was actually the one who drew it. So if you knew who drew it, definitely comment that below so I can give them their credit. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to start with this area around here. Okay, this that I'm going around right here, this spot. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Actually, I'm going to put this Shopkin layer on top so I can draw on top of it. So there we go. All right, so we're going to do this line first. All right, now if this is a diagonal line and it kind of curves at this top right here, if you see, and it curves down here as well. So I'm just going to move right over here and I'm going to draw some points to help me. So you're going to draw a dot here and then a dot kind of around here, and that's the line that you're going to do. You're just going to connect your dots. So you're going to start at a curve, go down, and then end at a curve right here. All right, and that's our first diagonal line. That's the left side of her. So now we're actually going to do this bottom line here, and this is a curved line as well. I've seen other drawings of her where it's just a straight line, but this is curved, and we are going to start right here where we left off, and we're going to end 1, 2, 3, 4, about right here. Okay, so go ahead and draw your curved line. So this is curving out, so it's kind of like a smiley face. This is called a convex curve because it's going out instead of in. And then we are actually going to draw her diagonal line going up. Let me make sure this is long enough. It starts here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to draw this diagonal line on the other side of her mug. So this is the same exact line mirrored, only on this side here. So this is called symmetry, when something's the same on the left as it is on the right. And so we're going to draw our dot about right here, and we're going to curve it and meet this point down here. So a little curve, and then straight like that. Only mine's a little bit too curved there. Okay, like so. All right, awesome. So now we are actually going to be doing the top of our mug, and this is another curve. So you'll see it's the same convex curve like this. Well, now it's really more concave if you think about it, but it's going in like the same smile line. So we're going to start here and end over here. We're just going to go down a little bit and then back over, like so. And now we have our mug shape. So we're actually going to go ahead and start working on the inside of our mug before we do the top up here. And we're going to start by doing these lines here. So you'll see it's just a smile, a big smile, and another smile towards the end. So we're going to do the bottom line first. So you're going to start about right here, and you're going to do a curve line, another curve line, and one last curve line like that. And you're going to do it on the top as well. So we're just doing the same curve line, so you just kind of follow the bottom line that you just drew and copy it on top. So a curve line, and curve line, like so. All right, and now we're actually going to work on these eyeballs here. So if you don't get it in the right spot, like if you put your eyes up here, that's okay, or in the middle, that's fine, or down here, that's fine too. You just kind of do your best and have fun, and it's okay if it's not perfect. So this is basically a circle, but it just stops down here. And it's not a full circle. So let's go ahead and do ours. So it's going to be just a circle. You're going to go all the way around, but you're not going to do the bottom section like that. All right, and let's do the other eye shape as well. If they're like a little bigger than the one on this drawing or the one on mine, that's okay. Or if they're a little smaller, that's fine too. Just want to do your best. It's kind of tricky to get it just right. And we're actually going to finish off these circles with these curved lines here. So, like that. So it's a curved line under each of them. So then it makes her cheeks look a little bit more rosy, a little more, just a little more cute. And the next thing we're going to do is actually draw our circle. This is the black part right there. So let's go to our eyeball, and then towards the right of it, you do a circle like this. And this one over here as well. So you don't have to have her looking over this way towards the right. You can have her looking down or looking up, whichever way. You just are going to put your eyeball on the corner of the eye that you want her to be looking. Okay, and then there is a, hold on, I made mine a little bit big. There we go. All right, and then we're going to color this eye in, but we're going to leave one white circle blank for like the shiny part of her eye. And then you just color in the rest. You can do this now with whatever you're drawing with, or you can do this later when you're going to color your artwork. I'm going to go ahead and do mine now. And then you'll see that she has purple eyes, so we have to add this other curved line here to each of those so that we can color it in the purple later. Like that. And all of the Shopkins that I know of have these like little eyelashes here. There's one on the top and then two on the bottom. So we're going to do that on our eyes as well. Okay, pretty good. And the next thing we're going to do, let me erase some of my lines here. The next thing we'll do is the inside, the very middle where it's around her nose and her mouth, this oval. So you just go towards the middle of the eyes, a little further down, and draw this oval shape. And then inside of it, you do a U shape at the top of it for the nose. And then she has these two smile lines coming from the middle of that nose. 1, 2. And then there's another U shape down here for the mouth. Like that. And then also on the inside of her, she has these little cute kitten paws. So what it is, it's like a line as if you were drawing a rainbow on the top of each of them. So you're just going to go to your drawing and go underneath this nose and do a rainbow line on this side and a rainbow line on that side, and that's the top of her paws. And the little like toe parts of it are just like these 3 curved lines on each. So you'll do that on yours as well. Like that. All right, so the inside of her is pretty much done. You can also do her whiskers, of course. On this drawing, they do it in white, but you can also do it with a pen too. I've seen it done both ways, so whichever way you want to do. And we'll go ahead and do this part up here. So this at the top is kind of tricky. We'll start with the ears because that's a pretty easy part. And it's just going to start on the left side of our artwork. And it's going to go up and back down, but it's not going to go all the way down. It's just going to go to about right here because there's a marshmallow. So go up and then curve her right back down. Mine's a little pointy. Here we go. And then we'll go ahead and do the ear on the other side too. So this one starts at the right side and goes up and back down. And again, it doesn't go all the way down. Just like a little bit further up than the cup. So you go up and back down. Like that. And then the inside has the same shape, but there's the bottom line as well. So do an upside down U on the inside of each of these, and then a curved line connecting them. Okay, cool. Cool. So we can go ahead and draw our marshmallows now. And we're going to start with this one right here. Actually, no. Let's start with this one here. So the first thing we're going to do is this oval shape. It's not a whole oval because you see that a lot of the oval is behind the mug. But we're going to go back over next to our left ear. We're just going to go up from the mug and back down, making a partial oval shape like that. So that's kind of the front of the marshmallow. And then you'll see, to make it three-dimensional, the artist went back and then back down. So we're going to do that as well. So you start at the top of the oval you just made, do a line going out towards the right, and then curve it back down and towards the mug, like that. So that's one marshmallow. And now we'll do this top one here. And it starts with a curved line going away from about halfway down the ear. So go to halfway down your left ear, do a curved line going out, and then go down a little bit and just stop right there. And then there's just a little smile line towards the middle of this marshmallow right there. This, I think, is what they wanted to be the actual hot chocolate, this curved line here. So we're going to go ahead and do that before we do our last marshmallow there. So we're going to start at this first marshmallow that we drew. And we're going to start right there. And then we're going to do a curved line going up and back down. And that's like kind of a little hot chocolate wave. And then we can finish up this marshmallow that we started a little bit ago. And it goes into that wave. Okay. And we'll do this other part of the wave for the hot chocolate too. So it just goes down, and then it just waves over to the ear. So down, and then waves over to the ear. All right, and then let's do this last marshmallow while we're over on this side. So this curved line comes out from the right ear. So this is the right and this is the left. So this comes from the right ear, and that's the left ear. And it starts right there. So if you go about like halfway down this ear and do a curved line about that big, and then go down into the wave, you should have a pretty good marshmallow. And then just like this marshmallow we did here on the left, this also just has this smile line to make it look like the top. So you go here and then you just go underneath and you do a smile like that. And those are the only marshmallows that are on top. There's just those three. So at this point we can go ahead and just do those little details that make it look more like hot chocolate. So the first thing we'll want to do is finish up this right ear. So remember how we started it, but we didn't do this line down here. So now we're going to do that. So you go to this right ear, and from the left side of the right ear, you're going to do a curved line going down into the mug. Okay. And then this drawing also has some, I guess these are like bubbles, I think. So you can do that as well. So I'll show you how to draw those if you wanted to do them. They're actually a lot like the kitten paws down here. It's just like 1, 2, 3 curves. And it's in between these two marshmallows. So 1, 2, and then 3 curves. And that one's a little longer. And then they also have these little bubbles in here. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They made theirs look more realistic when they went in to color them, which you can totally do. And there's one little set of bubbles. I think these are bubbles, I'm not really sure. But this one has a bottom curve, a middle curve, and a top curve. So we can do that as on ours as well. So you just go to the top of the mug here and do 1 curve, 2 curves, and 3 curves. And that's pretty much it. And you can just kind of color her however you want to color her. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And thanks for watching. Bye.